So today it's Saturday. We're going to start planting some stuff, seeds and some ginger root. I was wanting to get some raspberries dug up because we have a couple orders, but as you can see, it's dumping the snow down, and we got snow everywhere. So when the big guy lets me do that, your guys' orders will get filled. So we're going to take you in the greenhouse and show you what we're planting. One bag is pretty much exactly what that thing needs. That's good. It's good. That feels good too in your hands. Not bad soil. Got some bigger sticks in, but all in all, it's not too bad. Any locals is interested in buying some of that soil, let us know, and we can get it at a pretty reasonable price to resale. So what we're doing today basically is just going to be some tunnel pepper or tunnel tomatoes, some flowers, couple flowers, caladias and pansies, I believe she said. We're only going to do 2 flats today, and then we got a bunch of ginger that'll go in 4-inch pots, but we're just going to start those out because they came, we ordered them from the biker dude, and it's way too cold here in our climate to put them in the tunnel already. They'll be going in, I think, middle of April. We'll put those out. Same with the tomatoes that we're starting today, mid-April. We're not going to turn the heat on in here till probably next week, just about this time next week. These here will go in the house. We always germinate in the house. These come from the biker dude, actually shipped from Hawaii. We have pretty good luck with their ginger. But there's nothing saying you can't go to your local grocery store and buy organic ginger and get it to grow. I'm sure it would. So this tray here is flowers. The tray you just seen me do is tomatoes and peppers. Which is still early for tomatoes and peppers if you're not growing them in a high tunnel or a greenhouse. It's too early to plant them in the ground for us. When they're ready to go in the ground, they'll be too big to be, too early to be planted here. If you're going to grow them, to put them in the ground here, you don't want to start them until probably mid to late March before you'd ever start the seeds. You can't put them in the ground till Mother's Day, roughly. And that's just vermiculite. We always put it over top of the seeds because it holds the moisture in. So we got all the gingers in. We did 50 of them. I think we had 4 or 5 that we used from last year's mothers, ginger mothers. We had left over that we didn't use or whatever. But we have 50, which is what we wanted. And all 50 of these will go in our cattle panel tunnel. We put in, I'm not sure how many other things, but we got some caladias and some pansies, some peppers and some cherry tomatoes, and the flowers we'll sell here. The peppers and the tomatoes we'll plant in our garden. It's pretty nice in here for being 20 degrees outside. It's like 68 inside here, and the heat's not even on.
That's crazy.
Sunny day. Anyways, I digress. So this soil, truthfully, is pretty nice. It seems like really nice soil. It's still moist, which is a good thing. Most most bagged soil that you buy is dried up and hydrophobic, which I learned the other day that there's just because of the all the microorganisms die. They don't die. They hibernate when there's not enough food for them to eat, and there's not enough moisture for them. So when they hibernate, they put a gel substance over top of them so that they don't wake up until the rains come to deeply penetrate. That's why water flows off your soil. It's because it was too dry for too long. This is still moist, so this means all the microorganisms are still in there growing. And it actually is really decent looking soil too. Most times it's all woody and whatnot. This here's pretty nice. So if anybody local is interested in this, let us know. We bought enough for us, but we can buy another skid and sell it if anybody's interested. We're going to start our hanging basket stuff comes this week, so this is going to start to get go time here into February. So my wife has something she wants to say.
I just wanted to mention this year we got every time we bring out our papers to write down everything we're working on, they always get wet or they get dirty or something, so we was trying to figure out what we could do. So we saw I forget what show it was on.
Homestead Shop Talk podcast.
Okay, they mentioned about paper, a notebook paper that you can write on even when it's wet. And when I was looking it up, and my Dale found me on Amazon, so I ordered it. When I was ordering it, they also had pens that also write on paper, and it doesn't smear or nothing. It's rainproof. It's a regular pen, but it's rainproof, and the top comes off and snaps on, and then you can just hook it right there to your thing, and you got it all together. The paper's good to go in the wet, but we also decided to put our stuff into a bag to keep it also even extra dry. But I just wanted to mention, I'm eager to see how good the notebook and the pen actually does, because I'm kind of skeptical on stuff like that, but so far it writes and is doing pretty good. So I just wanted to mention it.
We and I'm sure a lot of you out there have the same problem. We bring stuff out here and we end up getting it wet, and our papers get wet and ruined, so that's why we put them in the Ziploc baggie. And then our notebook, we always get water sprayed on it, always. And then we ruins our notes, and we always keep notes of what we did so we know what we got going on. So, and you all should do the same, keep your notes and whatnot so you know what's going on. But anyway, that's going to wrap this video up. Share it with your friends and family. Subscribe if you're not already and you enjoyed it. So like it and follow us. Until we meet again, take care and God bless.
See ya.